Welcome to Breathworks with Zev and Dean. I'm Zev.
And I'm Dean.
And this is an introduction to Therapeutic Breathwork. So Dean, have you ever done Breathworks before?
Let's pretend I haven't.
Okay, awesome. Do you have any questions about it?
Yes, what is breathwork?
So, breathwork is a type of breathing practice that's been practiced for about the last 3,500 years. You do this one specific breath pattern over and over and over again. It's called the dragon breath. You do that for about 20 minutes. You hold your breath. You have this long cool down, and it feels really good.
Why should I do breathwork?
So, you can use breathwork for all sorts of things, including stress relief or clearing out your mind. You can use it to get grounded and centered. A lot of people use it because they're trying to fall asleep and they can't figure out how to clear out their mind that way. This can be used for trauma work or grief work, and a lot of people like to use it because of the psychedelic, trippy effects that can happen from doing it.
I don't want to get too sidetracked, but you said something, I heard you say something about breathwork the other day about how it's not like normal guided meditation, it's that you let your breath do the guiding for you?
Yeah, so think about a traditional sitting meditation where you are sort of trying to clear out your mind. Breathwork is different from that in that you're not going to think your way into a meditative headspace. Just by doing the breathing, you get the result of it.
What is breathwork for?
So, what this is going to do for you today is really going to depend on the intention that you set. So the purpose of this, if you want it to be a trippy one, it's more likely for it to be a trippy thing. If you're trying to use this for sleep, maybe you'll get sleep out of it. Now, I can't promise that the exact intention you're looking for is going to get the results you want. Sometimes it will. Sometimes it'll be a more physical, a more emotional, a more mental experience, more visual. Who knows? It's kind of what's exciting about it.
Is breathwork safe?
Yes, I will say that in all the time I've ever done this working with clients in the last 5 years, it's never been harmful, physically at least. Lots of tough emotions can come up, like it's not always comfortable or easy, but no one's ever gotten hurt in my experience with it. That said, if you have a heart condition or a lung condition, talk to your doctor before you do breathworks. Can't take any responsibility for what you do with the breathing offering that we're giving you guys today.
How do I do breathwork?
Okay, so I told you about the dragon breath before. Let me show you what that actually looks like. You do all this breathing through the mouth, and you breathe down into the belly, up into the chest. You let it go. Belly breath, chest breath, out. These are two different sets of muscles, so your diaphragm is pushing down in the first one. You'll be able to feel that like your belly sticking out. Your second one is up into the chest. That's the chest rising up, the ribs spreading out. And when you let it go, it's again through the mouth. And you'll get into a rhythm with this. So you'll be going belly, chest, out. I'll be guiding you through it. We'll do it again for about 20 minutes of dragon breathing, a hold, and a long cool down. That simple.
I think that's all the questions I have. But if anybody has any questions that haven't been answered, what can they do?
Oh, just sound off in the comments below. You guys can always ask any questions down there, and we'll try to go on and answer them when we see them. You ready?
All right. Yes.
All right. So Dean, model this for us. Lie down and show us what breathworks looks like. You'll be lying down on your back. You'll have your eyes closed, ideally covered if you have like an eye mask or something to put over your eyes. You can rest your hands either by your sides in an open position, or you can have one over your belly and one over your chest in a closed position. You'll get your body pretty comfortable here. Your shoulders drop down. You'll roll your head and your neck back and forth a little to get them in a comfortable position. Let your jaw hang loosely open so there's some space between the lips. And when you're ready, we'll get into this pattern of dragon breathing. Belly, chest, out. Perfect.